Former Vanderbilt Commodore John Jenkins joining us now, and it's been a cool week for you. I know you got the call here recently joining the USA Men's Basketball Select team. Just kind of take me through what that was like.
Oh man, it's always good to play USA basketball. They called me when I was in Spain this year, and Sean Ford, one of the directors, had reached out to me because I played in one of the qualifying windows, and he said he'd been keeping up with me out there, and that there was a possibility that they might need me for the select team in July. So I was like, sure. He asked if I would be willing to do it, and I said, of course. And got the call again last Monday to go, and it's a no-brainer for me. So off to Vegas this Monday.
Yeah, not a bad little trip, and I know a lot of work being done out there. What is it like? What do you expect from something like this, where you're kind of helping prepare Team USA for Tokyo?
Well, first of all, it's important to be in great shape because you need to give the team a good look on offense and defense. So I've been training. I train year round. Don't take any time off. Just try to be as ready as possible for anything because I get calls like this all the time to do certain things. So it's very important for me to always be ready, and then just to just do everything possible to give them a great look. We're here to help them. So whatever they need us to do, whatever they need me to do, I'm willing to do.
I would think it's too, just for you, and you've been around, you've played over in Europe. I mean, for you, it's probably a great opportunity just to continue to work on your game as well.
Definitely. This is what I love to do. I love to train. I love to be ready, stay ready. So every time they call, I'm down to play. Unless I'm in the season and they're having a qualifying window or something, I'm always going to play. I played with them since I was in college. And every time I go, it's a great experience, like you said, to work on your game, to improve. And that's what it's all about.
Well, joining you there is another former Commodore and another Middle Tennessee native, and that's Darius Garland. Did you see him right away in terms of on the list? And what were your thoughts when you saw there was a former Commodore on the list?
He's one of the first guys I saw. Yeah, I didn't see the list until somebody else posted on Twitter. So I knew I was going, but I didn't know who else was going to be there. But I saw his name up there, one of the first ones, and he's just a special player, special talent. I've known him since he was maybe 13 years old. So I've seen him. I've seen the growth since, man, he must have been, I guess, going into high school the next year after that I saw him. And so I knew he was going to be a special player. He had a great year this past season. I watched as many games as possible, and he's just growing into a great player. And so I'm excited for him to be out there. And just to team up with him is going to be a lot of fun.
It is. He said to us today, he said, Vanderbilt sometimes gets overlooked in terms of athletics because it is such an academic school. But he said, having two of us here, it's special. And I'm sure you guys are going to, talk a lot, exchange things. I'm sure he's going to get some advice. You looking forward to that?
I am, and he's exactly right. When I first committed to Vanderbilt, I wanted to go there to change the narrative. And I wanted to go there to also show that kids from Tennessee, Nashville, wherever, any surrounding cities, that they could go there and be successful and do well. Because before I got there, there wasn't too many guys from Tennessee. I had Drew Maddox sitting on there, my AAU coach, but I'm sure a couple others. But for me, I wanted to go there and just set an example. And since then, we've had some guys go there from Nashville, and it's been cool for me to see that and to see the growth from Vanderbilt. And anything Darius needs or anybody from Vanderbilt, I'm always going to be there for him.
Have you been paying attention to just kind of the changes there that has happened with the staff and what Jerry Stackhouse is doing? I don't know how often you're able to watch games, but do you keep up?
It's very tough for me to watch when I'm in Europe. I watch the highlights and I see the box scores when I wake up in the morning. But I know Stack very well. He lived in Atlanta, where I live now, for a while, so I see him in the gym all the time. And I think I might have caught one of his last years in the NBA, my rookie year, but I can't remember. I feel old now, but it's definitely. I love the hire from day one. I thought he'd do a great job. He's continuing to have the team get ready to play every game. And the conference is very hard. SEC is no joke, as everybody knows, and we always are the underdogs. But he's done a great job of keeping these guys ready. They work hard every single day. They're in the gym. They're training. I see the stuff on social media, and I keep in touch with some of the assistants, and they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Sometimes it takes some down years to have that one big breakout year. I think that's coming.
Well, for you, catch us up on what it's been like and playing over in Europe. And I have, people I know that play over there, and it's a great experience. Everybody who plays over there really, really loves it. What has
Mhm.
it been like for you?
It's been amazing. I didn't know what to expect the first time I went over there. I left my family for the first time, and it's very tough from that standpoint. I didn't see my kids for about 6 months straight, which was extremely tough for me, uh, and my wife as well. But it's great basketball. I was in the ACB league where a lot of great players come from: Paul Gasol, Marc Gasol, Luka Doncic, Campazzo with the Nuggets in the playoffs this year. It's considered the second best league outside the NBA. So competition is there. The skill that these players have in Spain are just unbelievable. The defense they play with is top notch. So for me, there was no break off from the NBA for me. It was straight into another competitive league. So for me, it's been great, just being competitive and giving it all I have. I went to Bilbao, Spain this past season,
Oh,
and I
wow.
joined the team late. They were like 2-14 when I got there, and so in Spain and in some other countries, the last two teams in the standings go down to the second division, which no team wants to do. So they called me to help out, and we ended up saving the league, is what they call it, relegation, and helped a lot. It was cool, and it was like winning a championship almost because they were having such a rough year when I got there. So pretty cool year for me.
What is it like for the fans over? Like, what are the fans like when it comes to hoops over there?
Yeah, and unfortunately, I didn't have fans this season, but when I
Yeah.
went there in the past, oh man, the team that I was on last time in Spain, Burgos, considered their fans are probably one of, if not the best fans in the league. So every game, it's like your ears are ringing the whole game because they're nonstop screaming.
Hmm.
It's like I would say it's like college on steroids. That's how I would put it.
Speaking of college, I do have to pick your brain about this because you're a former college athlete, and you just saw that the new name, image, and likeness rule has been passed.
Hmm.
This is something that's a long time coming, and these athletes are finally able to kind of benefit from all they do for the teams that they play for, the universities they play for. How much do you feel like this is going to change the world of college athletics?
I think it changes a lot. I just saw that Master P's son signed
Yeah.
like a $2 million. I'm not sure who with, but a deal for 2 million. And I mean, it's great. I think that we put so much work in as players in the off season and season, so many sacrifices, and to not benefit off our name sometimes was tough. But now they have the opportunity to do that. I think it's great.
Well, what is next for you, and what's the goals moving forward? Because you still obviously love to play, have the skill set still. What's next for you?
For me, it's always NBA. That's my dream. I played 6 years. I want to play six more if I can.
Yep.
Hopefully, this opportunity that I have with USA Basketball allows me to go just continue to showcase myself, showcase my skills, show that I'm still one of the best shooters in the world. Uh, and I'm just going to do that as well as help the team as much as I can to help them win the gold later on this summer. But yeah, I just want to continue to get better every day, leave the rest up to God, and just pray for the best.
Well, thanks, John. We appreciate your time, and have fun over there in Vegas, and good luck with the future.
Yes, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.